Grade 11 Physical Sciences. Welcome to today's lesson. We are going to look at vectors on a Cartesian plane. As you can see on the screen, the Cartesian plane is already there. Let's just go through it to remind ourselves what we've done in grade 10. This is a vertical line, and this one is horizontal line. Y-axis, x-axis. From here, or where I've pointed at this dot, is the origin. The coordinates here is 0 for x and 0 for y. As we move upward, this is positive 1, which is the coordinate for y, and then for x, at the point where I've pointed is 0. 0 for x, 1 for y, and so on. This is for 2, or this is 2 for y, 3, 4, 5 for y. Going upward, we have positive numbers, which are values of y. If I move from this point going downwards, we have negative numbers. These are y coordinates carrying a negative sign. Moving from this point, going to the right, we have positive x numbers, which are coordinates of x. On this line, the y coordinate is 0. If I have to tell the coordinates of y, which correspond with 1 for x, it will be 0. Again, 2 and 0 for y, 3 and 0 for y, and so on. This side is positive x values, and this side is negative x values. So, the aim for today's lesson is to learn how to draw vectors on a Cartesian plane. I'm going to put 4 vectors on the Cartesian plane that is in front of you. I'll put F1, F2, F3, and F4. You can see that F1 is 4 Newton. We are given the size or the magnitude of F1. And we are also given the direction. They are saying this F1 is in the positive x direction. In the positive x direction. We're given F2, F3, F4, and their magnitudes. And we're also given the direction. So how do I put this F1 and the direction, positive x direction? How do I put this? You can draw this from the origin or anywhere, as long as the size is 4 Newton and it is pointing to the positive x direction. But in this example, I'm going to draw it from the origin. I'll draw all my vectors from the origin. Let me draw this one. F1 equals 4 Newton in the positive x direction. Here it is. From the origin, moving to positive x direction. It will look like this. This is F1. I can put the name here. This is F1. That's my F1 in the positive x direction. Another one is F2. The size is 3 Newton in the negative x direction. Again, I will start drawing it from the origin, moving to the negative x direction. This is the origin, 0, 1, 2, 3. Here it is. This is my F2. This is F2. The next one is F3, which is 5 Newton in the positive y direction. Again, I'll start drawing from the origin, moving upward. It will look like this. It is. This is F3. This is F3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Newton in the positive y direction. The last one will be F4. Is 2 Newton in the negative y direction. Negative y direction, origin moving vertical downwards. Then I'll stop at 2. Here it is. So this is F4. This is F4. You can see that I've managed to put F1 in the positive x direction, F2 in the negative x direction, and then F3 in the positive y direction, and F4 in the negative y direction. This is how you draw vectors on a Cartesian plane.